What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to soft mod, oh sorry my dog, how to soft mod a Wii. Pretty much if it's version 4.2 or 4.3. I haven't actually done one on 4.3, but 4.2 it's pretty much the same process, I imagine. You'd have to check that online, but I'm just going to send you a link. I'll put it in the description for a guide online, so you have a text guide, and I'm also going to show you how to do it here, and inside that guide also is all the files you need. First thing you need is an SD card, which you can see I just pulled out. Doesn't really matter the size. I use a 1 gigabyte. You don't really need a big one. I'd say nothing smaller than 512 though. 1 gig's perfect for me. So now I'm just gonna go to the Wii. Okay, and I'll turn on the Wii. And basically I'm just going to give you some files, or you're going to download some files from that link online, and you just put them onto the root of your SD card, which basically just pop it in. Comes up, works on Mac or Windows, and you just drag all the files onto the very root of an SD card. If you don't know what that means, I kind of know how to explain it. It's like no folders and nothing, the very root. You can see mine's already been hacked, but I could show you how to do it. It's very simple. Once you have everything on there, you go to your Wii, place in the SD card, it'll pick it up, get a controller, and click on a little SD card right here. Just to really quickly show you. If you go to Wii settings, this is how you find out what version you are. Just click on the little Wii settings thing and look on the top right. See, I'm 4.2. So now I'm just gonna go home. And basically, what a soft mod is it's modding your console without actually doing any internal stuff like rewiring or anything. So it's very simple. So pretty much once you do that, you click on the SD card, say loading. One thing should say banner bomb over there, and then just press yes when this pops up. It'll give you this message saying if you paid for the software, you were scammed and should demand your money back immediately. But I'm not charging you, so you're good. With the soft mod, you could pretty much do everything that you could with, I don't know, a hard mod. You could do play backups of games. You could do, I don't know, anything. I'll show you. Basically, you'll get to this menu. It'll say Homebrew channel, boot me can be installed, and just press continue. Then you have these 3 menus right here. See, I already have it installed. Basically, you click install the Homebrew channel. Then you're going to scroll down here and hit install DVDX, and then you scroll down here and go to boot me. And now you want to try and install boot me as a boot too. What that means is it'll boot up, and like when your Wii starts up, it starts up in boot me. If you want, you could do that. And basically boot me is just like a menu, lets you pick Wii system menu, homebrew channel, SD card menu, and settings, which is kind of cool if you do a lot of like I don't know, like homebrew hacks and stuff. But it's a little annoying for me because my Wii's all the way over there and you have to control it using the power and reset buttons, otherwise the GameCube controller. So I actually have it installed over here as an iOS. And if you're unable to do it as an iOS, there's a second guide within that first guide, which basically just tells you hit prepare an SD card, and then there's some other steps to take before you could do it. So once you do all that, you're pretty much done. Go back to the Wii menu, or it should restart you. And hold on. And you should see the homebrew channel, which is this one. And you can click on it. And And I'm just going to show you guys, just to give you an idea of what you can do using the homebrew channel. Here I have a few things. I have USB loader, so I can load backups of games from my USB. Basically, I've just been taking this stack of games over here to the left and putting them in my Wii and backing it up on my hard drive here. It's pretty cool. Then you got over here ACO Hacks, which is like action replay, except for it does a lot more codes, like codes that work over Wi-Fi and stuff for like Call of Duty and cool stuff. I have a bunch of other code things. Then over here you have some CIOS installers. The package I give you should come with a bunch of these installers. You're gonna want to install them, like pretty much all of them, and yeah, that's just pretty much how it works. I got this, which lets me play actual physical copies of backups, like burnt DVDs. Ocarina is another cheating application thing. Homebrew browser lets you download more homebrew apps over the internet. Guitars on Fire, if you ever played Frets on Fire, it's like that for the Wii. Gecko OS lets you play region-free games, like if you're like a Japanese game or something. You can also use the codes here. Save Game Manager lets you install save games on those games that like won't let you. Say like Brawl or Mario Kart Wii. Those games don't let you install those certain things. Start Patch, that puts a bunch of things, like a bunch of options. Like for instance, my what do you call it? When my Wii starts up, it doesn't go to the health and safety thing. It just starts up. It makes it so if I put in a game like Guitar Hero 5, it won't tell me I have to do a Wii system update. It just lets me play it. It does some good stuff like that. I have a WAD installer for installing things to like channels. I have a couple of those. System checker, make sure everything works good. N64 emulator, never really used that. I don't even think I have a ROM on here. Woofy, this gets updates from games and puts them on your SD card. And here just some other stuff that actually don't do anything. So now I'm just going to show you the USB loader really fast. So you can put your backups onto, for me I'm using a 2 terabyte hard drive. And these are all games over there in that stack. This one's my favorite. You could play them. You could go to settings. You could use cheats. You could actually download cheats right in it. Yours might not look like this as soon as you put it on. I have a cool little theme on it. You could just download them straight from the app. And you can see I just started it up. And it's probably going to yell at me for not having a nunchuck, but whatever. Just showing you guys it does work.
Next level game.
Yep. Alright. And I'll go home. And now I'm just going to show you the same game. Pretty sure I have a backup of it. Yeah, right here. This is just to show you I do have a legitimate copy. Because you do need legitimate copies of these games. Boom. But this one's just a DVD. Used for backups. And now I can go to this thing, which lets me play backups. And as far as the specific custom iOS things go, the CIOS files in the homebrew channel, you could read the tutorial thing that I'm going to leave in the description. It tells you which ones you specifically need to install in order to be able to play backups and do stuff like this. You could also play DVDs on the Wii if yours is Softmod like mine.